I came out of a 3-year relationship with a single mother. The thing about single moms is you're gonna end up with double, triple, quadruple the heartbreak. And when you spend time playing Halo with little Timmy and zeroing the scope in on the BB gun of Billy, when she goes, they go too. You'll never see them again. It's also very easy for them to end the relationship and just, slide into the next relationship. They have questionable judgment skills. You'll never be a priority. Save yourself for somebody else that has the capacity of the time. They think the world is going to revolve around her and her kids. She's emotionally unavailable. Kids will work against you. They're not intentionally trying to do this, but even your presence in that relationship, you're pissing on the flame of reconciliation between the two parents. They have a distorted self-image. All you have to do is go on any dating app. See single moms in there, they think they're a 10 when they're like a 6. They don't take a lot of ownership for the mistakes that happen in their life. And it's 100% investment with 0% ROI. You don't get anything back investing in some other man's children. I'm in my 40s, my mom still mothers me.
I'll get to the rule. 63% of youth suicides, are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes.
You can't put that on the mother.
85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes.
So how are you going to blame the woman then?
Well, he didn't blame guys, why is your immediate reaction you're blaming the woman when he's just reading a stat?
Because I think where this conversation was going was like, you know what, women need to behave, women need to act correctly, and then life would be sweet. There'd be more nuclear families. Like, that's not the...
We appreciate you stopping by, Migteo Men. Therefore, I would like to discuss 5 reasons not to date single mothers. The first and most important reason not to date a single mother is that she has made some really bad choices. You have to think to yourself, this is a predictor of the decisions and the quality of the decisions they're gonna make in the future when you look at someone's past and the choices they have made in the past. And right, based on the circumstances. If the woman was married to a man who went to war, then it's not her fault. She didn't make a bad choice. On the other hand, if she was just with a guy who was not the right kind of man, and she is now a single mother, then that's not her fault. Do you want to associate with someone who has shown such poor judgment? And would you be surprised if they show it in other situations? So let an individual's past and conduct give you some understanding regarding what they will do from now on. Additionally, nothing could be worse for a mother than to abandon a child without providing it with a safe and loving environment. I understand that they have already failed at the most fundamental level. Perhaps she is very attractive or something along those lines. Yes, that is accurate. I've seen a few extremely alluring single parents. It's exceptionally great. In any case, on to number 2. The second reason not to get together with single mothers is that they will always prioritize taking care of the child. To put it another way, there is no way you could ever be anything other than second-rate at best. You are also aware, in my opinion, that you will not even be playing second fiddle. You will be the one to clean up afterward. You'll be the janitor. That's what you'll be. To put it another way, don't get involved with a single mother who has already shown poor judgment. You'll have to wait a very long time to find out what she values most in life. So having any kind of assumption for any kind of profound communication is silly for a single parent, correct? You are going to experience frustration, manipulation, and issues as a result of this. Additionally, nothing else really matters. Nothing else can be anticipated. Okay, moving on to the third option. The third reason not to interact with single mothers isn't it is inevitable that she'll also face financial difficulties. She will make bad decisions about her life. Poor choices in life. She won't be concerned with anyone else in her life. Additionally, she will face financial challenges. I'm hoping you guys can foresee some of the other issues that may arise in the future. The problem is that financial issues rarely arise. Rather, it's a question of whether or not a person can control their appetite, right? It is not a matter of whether you have sufficient funds to live within your means. It's an issue of whether you could at any point control yourself And afterward, might you at any point teach yourself? Also, if you can do those two things, you can bring in cash. Yet if those two their rings in a specific order, regardless of how much cash you procure, you will lose it. It won't be sufficient. It depicts the entire scene. I hope that makes it abundantly clear that this is the entire picture. We could consider this a lesson, right? The single mother has ruined everything because she did not see the bigger picture. She has gotten together and given birth to a child, but she is unable to care for, support, or raise it, and to improve its quality of life. Therefore, why should we do it? Additionally, this notion is that our society must exhibit compassion for this. It's not clear to me. You may be more sympathetic toward the stupidity than you are to the people involved. Additionally, you would educate the people involved a little bit better if you had compassion for them. You would briefly inform them. Would you not help them avoid becoming dependent? Oh, it's just human nature that women can't help. Would you not help them? The women simply can't help having children with the first guy they're attracted to, having an emotional problem that keeps the father away, and not developing a relationship to raise the child together. Additionally, you are giving it away for free now. You're just going to encourage the situation by giving her free money. And where would a woman who is expecting a child want to be if she never hated men? Do you comprehend my meaning? There, right there, there's a huge clue. Okay. Oh my, not only have you done something that someone else on every level is going to have to pay the price for, but now you're doubling down if the single mother has any feminist leanings at all. You are now making the error even worse. Do you comprehend my meaning? You can no longer even say, maybe I could use a decent man, because she cannot. It's like examining a sword. These are indicators of character and judgment. Okay, it could cost a lot of money, or even be a famous sword, but you need to look at how it was made. You need to look at how it's doing. You must examine what it has gone through. Additionally, you must be able to see inside it. Now, you might not be able to take an X-ray of a person's character, but you can see what they've been through, how it has been shaped, where it came from, and what strengths and weaknesses they have. Now, we all have weaknesses in common. This idea of pleasure underpins all of our existence. Isn't it true that we all want the most for the least amount of effort? But when this is taken too far, like when a person who can't control their appetite becomes overweight or obese and doesn't do the things they need to do to take care of their health, this is a sign of abuse. They wouldn't be able to maintain any kind of self-image, so they can't even admit where their issues lie. As a result, they are acting delusional as they move about. You probably don't want to be with a single mother for that very reason, right? A broken sword shouldn't be taken into battle either. I'm referring to a broken sword. For example, it might not be broken, but it could have major flaws. And one of the life lessons I've picked up is that you have to look at a person's character because, in the end, it will show. Therefore, it does not matter what they are saying or what they possess. It doesn't matter because these things show what they are. Additionally, you are working with that. That is the starting point. We can tell what your intention is based on your results, so it's more than just an individual's intention. Now, not always, as we must be aware of the condition. Isn't that right? It's possible that a woman made, she is having children and the man goes to war. Do you comprehend my meaning? And that was decided by luck and circumstance. This raises the larger question of how much influence luck has on an individual's destiny. To be fair, it does play a role. Do you want to say 50%? Sure. In a normal situation, let's say 50%, which still means that good people with character, discipline, and vision will come, because they are going to keep trying, even though fate and fortune may sometimes be against them. They are not motivated by insignificant, fleeting rewards. A nation and civilization are made possible by us. When people don't live and act by virtue, feminists and single mothers use guilt and an appeal to virtue. Additionally, the virtue I'm referring to should only be displayed by those who have abused their wealth and possess it. You also contribute to the improvement of the world by supporting them. We ought to be doing that. Furthermore, when we assist individuals who are not taking care of themselves, the people we were supposed to be looking after are being let down.